those people to play those instruments perfectly.
Guys, real quick, we gotta interrupt this episode for our prize picks. Sing locks. Are you fucking ready? I'm gonna give you different ones next week. This week, I got Deebo Samuel getting more than 57.5 receiving yards. Christian McCaffrey getting less than 36.5 receiving yards. Might have a big day rushing, I don't think receiving. And Patrick Mahomes giving you a free square, more or less than a half a yard passing. Just take more. And remember, if you sign up, use that promo code Schultz. They will match your initial deposit up to $100. That means you put in $100, you get $100 for free. Go to prizepicks.com, hurry up and sign up. You got a free square. Now let's get back to this episode with Little Dicky.
I find it amazing how you just your first go at it, you knocked it out the park. What was something that, like the hardest lesson you had to learn along the process?
Well, I'll tell you what jumps into my mind. One is how time-consuming it is. I can't even believe what happens to my life when I make this show. Starting with the writer's room, and I'm not complaining because it is what a privilege and gift to make a show about my life that I'm in control of that. But just the amount of sheer time it takes to put it all together. Every season is like an 18-month journey of where I'm all in every day.
Talk about post.
Post is the hardest part. Post is the hardest part with deadlines.
Explain post to people.
Real quick, so post is just when the show is finished being shot. You have 3 phases. You write it for 3 months. That's the most fun phase. That's coming in. Like this idea. Smart and funny, and we're learning about life. Then you shoot it harder than writing it because it's you're getting picked up at 4 in the morning every day, and you're working every day, and you got to facilitate all these celebrities.
You're not just acting, you're managing all these people as well.
Totally. I'm working on the next day of everything. There's tons of decisions that need to be made, and I have no problem being the person making. I would like to be the person making the decision,
but you also got to get in character.
That's the one thing that I'm lucky. With this, the thing I think about the least is the acting. I put so much time and energy into the writing, the set, the tone, how we want it to be shot, look and feel. That takes up every ounce of my energy. Then I'll enter a scene being actually haven't even given this any thought as an actor, but fortunately,
you're just being you and
myself, and it's written for. I know how I would react in a situation, so I can just live off my instincts. It'd be a lot harder if Scorsese wanted me to play a Civil War soldier. I don't know what I'm doing. And then so you finish shooting them. Just tell us which side.
North to the south.
North.
Good.
I think he's from Philly. Yeah.
Mason Dixon is right there. Okay.
Post. Then you finish shooting the show and you're drained. That shoot takes up every ounce of your energy, and then guess what? That thing starts to air in 8 weeks, and you gotta. And once you're they're not moving back the air date. So once that first episode airs, every week you're locked into the schedule. And what has happened with my show is. And it's not because I'm this endless perfectionist who needs to take. It just takes X amount of time. Okay, here's what it is. Tell me what you do in my position. Okay, we have a scene. I would like to see every take. Yes, just so I know that I'm thinking the right take. So, yes, I can do it in a way where there's a solid take in the edit, and I can move forward but every time I look into it, I then find a better take, and then incrementally the show just gets better. That's the reason the show's so good. There's no stone unturned method, which really isn't endless pontificating. It's just
endless.
It's endless. And obviously having the right choice.
Because we're all over here, 3 episodes, endless.
And then the first one airs, and then my time gets smaller, and I'm handing in every episode.
It's never endless, man.
By the way, not only do you have the edit, then you gotta score the whole thing.
Then you gotta score the whole thing.
It's a great score, and it's a huge
part of the show. Lady passing
So you gotta color correct.
Music cannot suck.
No,
you're a musician.
The expectation is going to be high.
Yeah, and it's
you gotta remember Entourage would just the score really elevated the show. They would have songs that were out natural with the episode. And it was holy fuck.
That's not even what I mean. That's the easiest thing. That's the most cool song. I'm talking about
writing a song.
Original, I mean a great emotional violin piece for the scene where the characters are crying, and it's kind of make it all work well.
Right.
So there's a lot of different needs, and then it's really, so I forget the original question that was asked.
Post, and why post is so stressful.
Yeah, post is a deadline, timelines, and 10 straight weeks you have to deliver this thing, and you're running out of time to deliver, and then by the end of it, like the thing, and then I just realized all 10 episodes just aired, and I didn't even get to like watch them on TV or enjoy the feeling of people reacting to them because I've been like working the hardest I possibly could work to even make it to the season finale, and then I arrive here.
Yeah.
So Mark had a good metaphor for at least when it comes to like building a joke, and I think the same thing as building anything, which is like you're basically creating a sword. Have you ever seen anybody create a sword where you're just kind of constantly banging on it? You've never seen it like Game of Thrones or anything like that?
I guess people like bang, like
That's exactly what I just said. You said. Also,
Louis said that.
oh, did he say that? Okay, so
the Mark stole it from
I stole it from
yeah. So, but the idea that you're just constantly whittling away, and I think that is what you're describing when you're like, I want to see every take.
Yeah.
Put that one, because I don't think people realize this. A lot of times you'll hand in a movie, or a director will hand in a movie, and they'll hand it to an editor that wasn't there while the movie was being shot at all.
Yeah.
He's a guy who's just getting all these footage, and you know what? He might have 3 other things he's got to edit. So he's like, I'm going to do my best job. I want people to come back to me, but I'm not going to painstakingly look through every single different cut to get the exact word, etc. And if you do that, it makes the best product, but it is fucking time-consuming.
It's so time-consuming, and it's really hard. But it's my name. That's the other line. It's called Dave. Like, my life's work, the story of my life. Like, I wouldn't feel satisfied or comfortable knowing I've left anything on the floor. I'm happy to work this hard, especially if I can get the result that I want.
Yeah.
Jeff get that? He probably understood that, right?
Yeah, Jeff is really militant in the edit too. Yeah, he does. He like likes to see all the takes, and he does get that.
You say you're not a tortured artist, but there is a.
When did I say that?
You said you're not like a perfectionist, endless perfectionist. You are in that, like, I'm listening to the new album now, and then the first or second track, I think you're like, I hate all my old stuff, it's all trash, this is what it is. And that's such a, I really admire that, where it's like this kind of endless pursuit of always getting better, and everything before is not as good as this, and this is what it is.
Yeah. I do think I am a tortured artist to an extent. I was just in the instance of why the edit takes so long. It's not like there are certain things that like making music is way more. Anything could happen at any moment. I could sing any line. I could do it totally differently. When you have, like, I am so convinced that if I received footage for each, like season 3, let's say, I get all the footage and I edited the show, and then you put a Men in Black like memory eraser thing on me, right? And I forgot everything. And then I received all the footage. It would be the exact same outcome. Because I really think that there is, like, there's always a clear-cut choice for every moment. And, like, one time, you know, my hand might be up here for the, and then the line before it, my hand was down here, and then I'll pick, well, what line is more important? And then I'll like back out of whatever's more important and make sure my hand is, you know what I mean?
You don't have the same decision matrix for every single decision you make.
Totally. And I have an opinion. One thing I'm really, like, people, you know, it can be like, it's a lot of work, and the people that work with me, whether it's the mixer, like the editor, like, you're really turning over every stone here. But I think that they respect it because I'm not waffling, and I'm not like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I just, when presented something, an A or a B, I definitely am going to, unless they're really even, I'm going to have an opinion.
And even then it gets tough.
If they were even, then I would just focus with it.
Then you bring it
That's when I send it to my most trusted writers, and I say A or B, and that happens, and then I'll leave it up to the votes.
Yeah.
But the opinion, having an opinion, as often nowadays, like a superpower in and of
I think
itself.
so, yeah. I think that's one of my strengths, is just naturally having an opinion.
Sounds a lot like you, because I remember if you're editing a stand-up clip, even though he's not the editor, he will be right there. He'll show it all night, doesn't matter what time, and it's like, no.
Yeah,
let me cut this little incremental thing. It's like, wow.
I have stories of like other shows.
The snap system is great.
Yeah. It's timing. It's like for me, like at least with stand-up, there's a musicality to it. So it's just like, boom, boom, and the way that I can communicate that best to the person who is the master at editing is just by either snap or like, talking to them about it. I'm not going to learn how to use Premiere.
No, why should you?
You spend your whole life perfecting Premiere. I spent my whole life trying to be a great stand-up.
Yeah.
Let's work together.
But you know how to be like, add 8 frames of tail. Yes. And like, you'd be shocked at how much, like 8 frames, which, you know, there are 24 frames in a second. You add 8 frames of tail to a joke, it changes the entire feel.
And because his system is saying, okay, stop right now. They'll catch it that much later, so I stole this from you. It's when I snap, that's when you stop. I don't have time to get through the sentence. It's too late when I get through the sentence.
With especially when you're editing comedy, I think not even stand-up where there's an audience reaction, comedy where there's not an audience reaction. I think a problem that some editors don't pick up on is they will hold too long on the person who's delivering a joke as if there's like an expectation of a laugh.
You need a reaction to things, but there is no reaction. But if I'm saying something funny that's outlandish, and then cut to that person is receiving the information and makes it fun.
But some people go, and ta-da, and they're just waiting here. And it's like, now I feel uncomfortable as the audience. Cut to the person you're saying it to, and now I feel represented. So these little like tricks with, because I'm always considering the audience. I'm like, how is the audience taking in this information? Yeah. If you create discomfort for them and you don't release that tension, they're just sitting with their shoulders up. Yeah. I like you to bring your shoulders up. I want you to feel that tension. We got to release it. Yeah. But yeah, that's instinct. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's just, And,
do you think you have good taste?
Yes.
Like the taste and opinion for you is like kind of the same.
I think it's yeah.
That are nuanced.
So Acorn is a financial tech company. So I bought everyone's gift today.
Specific and they can